I'm gonna drink some water.
I gotta read that book later on.
What book?
Starships.
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't have to worry about that yet.
Well, I just realized it's like little sub things in it that you can put, that you can grow it or rank into or something like that.
Yeah, deployments.
Yeah.
That determines what you do on a ship. But like rank 0, I think you can just really pick, and I already know you're gonna be mechanic. But you don't have to worry about that just yet. And Bobby, yes, that's fine.
I'll find you something that you can use as a token real quick.
Oh, you want to do it on cam? We can do that.
Yeah.
I guess Bobby will be playing 2 characters sort of for a moment.
It's gonna be worth it though. The payoff's gonna be worth it, I promise.
Oh God.
Okay. I'm gonna drag you from the landing page. You should see a map.
You know, I swear, every time I keep on looking at what is considered canon, just makes me more and more disappointed.
But you can see the map though, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
I
see
can
the
see that now.
Okay. So
Oh, you got that generator to work for you. That's cool.
you find yourselves in Mos Chulak, a medium-sized settlement in the southern hemisphere of Tatooine. Whether you just stepped off the transport or have been here for a while, your arrival in Mos Chulak was prompted by the promise of a lucrative job opportunity, likely to employ you for a good while. And where do I have it? I don't know if everyone has read this yet, but this is the HoloNet ad that brought you to Tatooine. Are you an up-and-coming nobody who wants to become a somebody in the galaxy? Do you want people across the cosmos to know your name? Ever feel like becoming filthy rich? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then this is the opportunity of a lifetime for you. The Noonien Singh Archaeological Troupe is searching for daring adventurers to join us as we dwell headfirst into ancient ruins, treasure troves, and most importantly, mortal danger. So waste no more time and respond to this ad. This may be your last chance to see the galaxy and make a name for yourself. And after you responded to this ad, you were contacted by Tord Hills, who is this guy. And he invited you to Mos Chulak on Tatooine to meet him at a place called Lonnie's Cantina.
I mean, my background makes a whole lot more sense now.
So about Mos Chulak, anyone that's never been to a free port might be at first overwhelmed by all the stimuli in the city. Mos Chulak is one of Tatooine's larger settlements, and the sandstone-capped buildings stretch as far as the eye can see. As the twin sun's scorching heat looms over the city, its dusty thoroughfares are teeming with activity. You can make out dozens of different species going about their lives, the crowds slithering like an enormous serpent through the city streets. Ships' engines boom in the atmosphere as it seems to be a busy day for Mos Chulak's spaceports, with all kinds of craft coming and going. Moving through the city, the air would be thick with the stench of bantha voodoo 1 minute and the stirring of grilled street food the next. The streets are lined by vendors peddling their wares, Jawas scrounging for scrap, and mean-looking thugs that bear the mark of the hot cartel. The only reminder of imperial rule is the occasional cluster of steel pikes decorated by the heads of long-dead stormtroopers. You have an appointment to meet with Tort Hills at a cantina called Lonnie's, which isn't hard to find. However, there's still some time to kill before the appointment, and Mos Chulak has a lot to offer. So would any one of you want to do anything before hitting the cantina? Spend what little credits you have to begin with?
Yes, but let's just say that let's just say that's where I got all my stuff through the city.
What did you say?
I said yes, let's do it. Farewell for me. And burn.
Do what? Go to the cantina right away, or you wanna buy something?
It's like I need to buy me some stuff, so he buys all the supplies that
Yeah, okay, gotcha. What about J4 and Nadia?
I was gonna say J4's got he's got coordinates just repeating over and over in his head, and they won't go away until he gets to the location. So he's going to point A, and apparently that's the cantina.
Gotcha. What about Nadia?
Probably just to the cantina.
Cool beans. So,
I'm ruffling up my jacket, covering myself up as much as I can as I just.
yeah, you definitely get a couple of stinky glances, but people don't seem to realize who or what you are. No need to roll stealth for that. So I'm gonna drag you to the cantina.
It's a good thing the farmer had a good sense of taste.
So smack in the middle of Mos Chulak's busiest thoroughfare is a large, irregular-shaped building with a big hollow sign on its domed roof that reads Lonnie's in flashing red letters. Posters adorn the building's facade, promising non-stop entertainment from dawn till dusk. Buried under the ads for live performers is worn-out imperial propaganda, and buried deeper under those, Republic recruitment posters peek through, inviting brave souls to join the fight against the separatists. Probably gives J4 a little, I don't know, what a shutter would be for a droid. So as you enter, the smell of cigar smoke and booze hits you as soon as you step inside Lonnie's domed foyer. The muffled beats of cantina music echoes from beyond. Some patrons are sat on stools, playing on electronic gambling terminals. As you move further in, you find the cantina proper surprisingly lively for this time of day. Although it's not hard to imagine how crowded it would be in the evening. None of the patrons take note of your arrival, but a droid behind the bar would wave and kind of greet you when you enter, clearly programmed to, greet new customers and offer them a drink or whatever. I'm gonna play you something.
I'm just going to give him a credit slip and whistle to him in binary for a drink.
The droid takes the credit sheet and asks, what are you thirsty for, fellow droid? Would you like some of K. Urig's premium motor oil, or what's your poison?
No premium. I like 30 weight.
The droid kind of goes over here and fiddles with a drink dispenser machine and then brings you a coffee cup full of motor oil. What's everybody else doing?
Cook is standing back, just observing as this very posh-looking man named Bert Anderson requests the finest drink.
The droid wears the liven, hits the drink dispenser again, and here you go, sir. One Tatooine sunset for your pleasure. That'll be 20 credits.
Credits and leaves.
What's Nadia up to?
She just pushed past the droid and order herself just a small drink.
Yeah, okay. Would she order anything in particular?
Just give me your cheapest.
The droid brings Nadia a cup of motor oil too. No, it brings you like a cup of some cheap tasting, kind of foul smelling ale. Enjoy, madam.
Droids. What's this bucket of bolts doing in here anyway?
I am employed by the owner of this cantina.
Not you, bucket of bolts. This bucket of bolts. She'd say, pointing to the B1 unit.
Kind of put the droid just kind of puts his hat over his beak a little more. It's like, there are plenty of scrap metal all around. It makes you wonder why people even question our purpose anymore. But Operation J40K. Why is any droid in any place? Programming. I think. Maybe. Signal! Coming here. Told to come here. I came here. I think.
Well, just stay out of my way and let me do my job. Hopefully I won't have to run into you then. Should just walk off and...
The B1's droid neck just kind of sinks in a little bit.
The bartender droid beeps and boops in binary, and J4 understands this as these flashbacks. Am I right?
The smooth skins, they're never that kind, aren't they?
They never appreciate the jobs we do. I surely wish that that droid protest way back would have been more successful.
Oh, that was... I don't remember anything from that. Just hit my head a little bit. And nope, 404. What were you saying? Yeah, maybe.
Understood, comrade. And the droid goes back to like cleaning glasses. What's Burn and Pork up to?
He's just drinking by himself, and Pork's just standing close by, not really doing much.
Is that fucking Bernie Sanders?
Now you noticed.
I'm just like looking at the bald man and it's like, wait a minute.
These Jawas over here.
I have come to your cantina today to ask for your support and funding.
I am once again asking for your support. Yeah, these Jawas.
Once again asking.
Skedaddle.
I tried asking Crispy to get his Java in here, but he's not answering yet, so I'll get him later.
Right. Write him in at some point before we leave Tatooine.
Yeah, Crispy's probably gonna have to miss this first one, but what can you do? Your health is more important than a D&D session.
No, I don't blame him.
So, would anybody be doing anything, or just everyone's in their own corner of the tavern having a drink?
Nadia's just sitting back, waiting for her.
Well, during this point, seeing how I was brought here in the first place, I would be looking at my data pad or wrist pad. What are those things supposed to be called?
Wrist pad, I guess.
Yeah, no, yeah, wrist pads, yeah. And you're just kind of really looking at it, and it just keeps on blinking over and over again with the same location of the tavern, and he would just kind of keep on tapping it over and over again, like trying to accept location. Like, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Why won't you go away?
Yeah, it. Roll me a technology check. Yeah, it's telling you to go to the cantina. That's all you can tell.
It begins.
It begins. So, Nadia has a kind of sharp mind, and as she's drinking and time goes on, you know, her mug empties, and it seems that Thor is running quite late, which might seem odd considering that he seemed pretty excited in Nadia's communications, or with Nadia. So Nadia might be the first to kind of ponder that. Where's Thor at?
Byrne also realizes the time. He starts grumbling to himself. Like some posh asshole.
Sitting there with his mittens and a folding chair.
Yes.
Just kind of.
He's dressed rather warm for the weather.
For Tatooine.
Okay. I have a question.
Yep.
I have a database at that point. Does Mr. Bald guy over here, does he have any, like, identification on him, like logos, patches?
He is a rich person from... Quick, give me a planet, Neb!
Corellia.
From Corellia. Who was not just made up literal seconds before the campaign started.
Okay. J4 recognizes him as Bern Anders, kind of a minor spaceship mogul from Corellia. You know, not a galaxy-wide big shot, but a big shot enough to kind of be recognizable. Basically, he owns like a spaceship building company.
Okay, so that's not him. Okay, yeah, I'll just ask the droid, where's the table for the Noonien Sign Archaeological Society? Or archaeological table.
The droid kind of beeps and boops and says to you in binary, that does not sound like anything to me. Perhaps you should speak to our hostess, Janina. And he points to this woman, Twi'lek woman over here.
I didn't even register. What kind of person doesn't register their own? Okay.
I'm sorry, I can't help you, comrade. I just served the drinks.
Who doesn't register?
Who doesn't have a chain code? It's imperially mandated. Or republicly.
It's like it's a trade federation mandate.
Yeah.
I understand the corporate bylaws? Goddamn. Anyways, I go up to the Twi'lek and just kind of look at the human and the... Oh, shit.
Rodian.
Yeah, Rodian.
Yeah, so... you see, tending to a data pad while the droid handles the bar is a lilac Twi'lek woman, dolled up to the nines and clearly too good for a place like this. She's the center of attention for a lot of the patrons who shower her with catcalls and half-drunk compliments, but she seems callously used to it and brushes it off without any acknowledgement. But as you approach, these two guys are kind of stood here and calling her out and saying, "Come on, Janina, come have a drink with us. Why are you ignoring us?" And just generally harassing her.
Hello? 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 Oh! Hello? Excuse me.
This Rodian looks at you and says, "Get out of here, Tin Can. We're busy."
Hello? Whoa. I programming assessment. I am looking for a Tord House. Tord Hills. And he just kind of slams his head again. Is he registered here?
This guy kind of comes closer. Didn't you hear my friend Tin Can? Get lost. We are having a conversation with the nice lady.
I just kind of look at the person and just scan him. It's like, hello, I am looking for Tord Hills. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't seen any Third Hills. Get lost, Droid. I'm trying to get laid here. Come on. You wanna start something, robot? And his friend comes closer too.
I am just going to continue looking. My head would just cock towards the bartender as I completely ignore them and speak to the bartender. I am looking for a patron of the New Yongzhang Archaeological Troupe. Please direct me into the appropriate location.
These guys kinda... It looks like they're about to, put hands on you, but this thug kinda looks at them funny, and then the woman says...
Oh no, I will leave myself wide open for any attack they do.
No, yeah.
I dare them.
They don't get the chance, because this thug looks at them funny, and then the woman says, "Cut it out, boys, or I'll have B4R shove a broomstick so far up your backsides you'll sweep the floors wherever you go." And the human kind of groans and takes a step back and says, "Come on, Shibu, this biddy ain't worth the hassle," and the two leave, giving you a shoulder bump as they walk past you. Because they're just that kind of asshole.
If they would give me a shoulder bump, it would not... I would go completely rigid, where they would just bash their shoulder against a bar of metal.
Yeah, the Rodian takes 1d4 bludgeoning damage. Ow! You freaking jerk! But they seem to be too scared to do anything with this guy watching.
He takes 3 damage.
Now Janina kind of looks at you and says, sorry about that. Those guys seem to be in here every day just hounding me, but what was it that you wanted? Bar serve can help you with drinks.
J4 just kind of lifts his hat a little bit and just kind of rubs the back of his head. It's like, normally whenever I get insulted or harassed, tending to ignore them is the best offense, in my opinion. Because then they ignore you. It seems to help out a lot. Anyways, I'm looking for a person toward hills. New young thing, archaeological trope.
Give me an insight check.
Just scan her over. Inside. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. One skill I'm not good at.
So she says, Tort Hills, Noonian Sing. No, that doesn't ring a bell. You could try, asking the other patrons. And she kind of sheepishly turns back to her data pad, but you get the feeling that she's not telling you everything. She's not being completely straight with you.
I would be more persistent, and I would just step up to the bar. It's like, you don't understand, ma'am. I have been programmed to come here for a specific person, as I would show her my wrist pad, showing her the information, showing her the tavern, the date, the location, the coordinates, and the person I'm supposed to meet. The man is obviously registered here.
Give me
show me to him.
I guess give me a persuasion check.
I'm just trying to reach the person who required me, as delivered.
She looks at the information you show her, and then she kind of scoffs, and I don't have time for this, droid, and she steps back and goes back to her data pad.
Looking at her data pad, I'm going to do this. Snap my fingers, and it turns off.
She's like, what the heck? And tries to turn it back on.
Are you having issues with your pad? I can look at it for you if you need.
She rolls her eyes. Well, yeah, the owner won't let me have a modern device. I think this thing is like 20 years old or something. And she groans. And
this is relatively new compared to me. I'm sure I could look at it.
She hands the data pad over.
How do I scour it for any information that may be present to what I'm looking for? Investigation? Technology?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
I'm good with that. Yeah!
Well, you quickly, interface with the data pad, and it mostly seems to be, bar tabs and inventory of like their drinks and foodstuffs and whatever. But then you notice that there's like a instant messaging system, and she's messaged someone or she's messaged like the owner, just saying that there's some tin can asking about him.
Interesting. I would just give back the data pad to her and tell her that no wonder you're having issues. The old Republic Eincom data pads were such inefficient. You should try to tell your boss to get a Techno Union or Blast Tech data pads. They're much more efficient. Try to get the old 36 model from about a decade ago.
She kind of looks through you and clearly doesn't understand a word you just said, then just shrugs and sighs that, the owner's a real cheapskate. The chance of him buying me a new data pad are pretty slim. But thanks for fixing it. Good luck finding this person you were looking for. I'm sorry I can't help you And she...
No, it's fine, and I would just start walking in a pre-programmed path, knowing where he is now.
Yeah, well, you...
I don't think it's over there, it's bathrooms.
Yeah, well, it just had... Like, the only pertinent information was her messaging someone that you're looking for toward Hills.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah. What's Burn, Pork, and Nadia doing right now? They might have noticed the little commotion that J4 caused with the thugs.
Burns just like rolling his eyes. He's like, droids.
He's probably gonna walk up and hey, I'm here for a job. And the guy's not here yet. His name's Tord Hills. And if you have any information about him, I would appreciate that. Otherwise, I'm getting out of here because it doesn't seem like he's a no-show.
I would tap the scary human on the shoulder.
What do you want, bucket of bolts?
Hello. Oh, yeah. Target is your target is the same acquisition I'm looking for.
Bloody hell! I'm having to work with the droid, aren't I?
Do you have any information on Fort Hills?
I'm supposed to be taking a job from him. That's all. He said he'd meet me here, and he's not here.
I show off a proof of purchase for Tor Hills. And I would show it to the bounty, well, the human, and saying, like, this is my new owner. Yes. I don't know why my owner would send me, why someone would acquire me and send me on a search to find him, but here I am.
Well, where is he? Because I need to talk to him, and I guess you need to talk to him. So that fat-ass Gamorrean over there doesn't need to talk to him, he reeks.
I don't have any aura quality factors, so I do not understand that terminology. But he does look very
He looks
scary.
very scary. Everyone is scared of Pork.
There's a flashback of this big green thing ripping an arm off me once, and I'm just like rubbing my shoulder very, very horribly for some odd reason. Oh, the circuits.
Nadia, give me a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. J4, give me a perception check.
Okay, turn my AC off. Let me do that real quick. I should be good at these. God damn it!
The DC was 10, you guys.
What's the hell? We're rolling 5 and 3.
Give it to Bert.
Roll flat D20.
Okay.
Burn comes up and starts complaining loudly.
Yeah, that's great. Burn, give me a perception check.
Can I roll with this pork?
Yeah. Since Burn doesn't have any stats.
His only stat is
God damn it. This is what I'm talking about. You're rolling a 2, a 5, a 3. Come on.
Dang
But when
it,
it happens, we don't notice. That's gonna surprise the shit out of us.
Basically, this Deveronian has been sitting here for like 5 minutes, wiggling his finger, trying to get your attention. Now he kind of loudly groans and shuffles closer and says like, "Psst, hey, you! Come here!"
Okay. How many death sticks? Transaction system 1. Scanning. Do you have any death sticks?
You too, human woman, get over here.
What?
Me and my accomplice here, we've got a great deal for you. You look like someone who gets into a lot of trouble. And hang on while I search it, find it in my notes. And I've got the deal of a lifetime for you. And he pulls out a kind of strange-looking customized blaster from his coat pocket. And don't worry, I'm not itching to shoot you. This here's the Fire Lance. It's a real good blaster. Only 1,000 credits if you want it. And this Gamorrean kind of painfully grunts in basic good deal.
Oh, does he have a translator?
No, he tortures himself to say good deal in basic. He's that badass.
he takes 3 damage from doing it.
Yeah. So, would either of you want to be interested in the blaster?
No.
What about you, Droid? You look like someone who could use a weapon.
Shutting down.
Hello, Jake. Earth to Jake.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was on my fucking mute. God damn it.
It's cool.
I was wondering if I can do, like, a check to see if, like, to scan the blaster to see if there's contraband in terms of,
Well,
Confederacy law.
give me a perception or technology check, whichever is better for you.
Ooh!
Boom, nice. Yeah, well, I guess I can just show it to you. You identify the weapon as this. You should see it now.
Oh, that is cute.
Isn't it? So what do you say, robot? Yeah, interested? Only 1,000 credits?
I just kind of pick up the weapon as I cast this on it and click the trigger in front of his face. You're selling unoperative weaponry. Just drop it in front of him.
No, hang on a minute. No, this works just fine. Let me... hang on. Does this guy have a sheet? I guess not. Roll me deception, I guess.
Okay. Do that.
Yeah, he sees clean through your little trick. What kind of game you playing here, Droid? Come on, I'm trying to give you a good deal here. Prices went up to 1,200 credits.
The droid was saying This droid's procurement limit is only 100 credits during this moment. Access for further funds has been denied.
Give me a quick insight check as well.
Jake, how's...
The Deveronia just groans and gonna shoot you.
Dice curtain.
Fine, get the heck out of my face then, And he goes back to his drink. And his friend looks at you very mean.
I just kind of like give him like, thank you for shopping at the Trade Federation Networks. If you wish to communicate commerce once again, please contact this droid for further research.
Would now kind of everyone realizing that Tour is really running late, would anybody try to ask about him from any of the other patrons?
Well, Burn is just complaining loudly. He's like, "Hey, I'm here for a job, and he's not even here. Son of a gun."
Please, sir, lower your volume. You're disturbing the other customers.
Shut up. What's a clever insult? Shut up, toaster.
Droid just beeps at you in binary. J4 understands it as insults too obscene for me to say.
I give like a face palm. It's like,
This thug taps Burn on the shoulder and says, "How about you take it easy, buddy?"
This place isn't worth my time.
What are you making?
Then maybe you should get the heck out of here.
Burn's like, that's a great idea. Come on, pork. He ain't showing up, we're leaving.
Is Pork gonna leave with Burn?
I'm a droid. I unfortunately am a droid, so I have patience. I'm just gonna look what happens.
Oh, this isn't the exit.
This is the exit. Yeah, the exit is down here.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the like entrance foyer. These two are playing slots.
It's a casino.
Burn's just grumbling to himself. Wasted time.
So does Pork quit the adventure?
I was kind of hoping we'd run into him or something. Or something that would come up with something to stop him. It'll stop Burn from leaving.
Well, what's Nadia up to?
5'2".
What?
5'2". You asked what she's up to, so I said her height, 5'2".
Hardy har. What's she doing?
Just probably just sitting at the counter, just waiting. Just probably gonna leave in the next 10 minutes if the guy didn't show up.
Well, everyone give me insight checks.
I was gonna say, if seeing that the Gamorrean and the human and the bounty hunter starting to leave after making the scene itself. Oh, inside! Please don't fail me I was going to try to stop actually all three of them and mention there's been data traffic about our inquiries into the archaeologist Tord Hills. The bartender has been communicating with an end recipient. Was there a username? Boss?
Yeah, boss.
Something like that.
Yeah, basically.
She was communicating with the management of this establishment about our talks about Tord Hills.
Yeah, and
Either he is here or he is a known subject here.
so from your insight checks, J4 and Nadia, you would realize that it seems like really out of character for Tord to just stand you up like this. Because, you know, after accepting his offer, you were in communication, like constant communication with him for like a week or two, and he ironed out all the details of your job and kind of got to know you and verified that you were legit and that he was legit. Although for J4 this would more be like a realization that Tord went to a lot of trouble to track down your hack address and send you the coordinates. It's not something, you know, a hacker would do on a prank, considering J4 is basically a relic.
I would mention to the wealthy patron and his bodyguard, it is unadvisable to step outside the tavern. Probability of violence 40%.
Oh, I don't have any issue. This Gamorrean here is worth every penny.
Calculated risks of success do not increase based off of numbers versus mass.
I guess
Take it from personal experience.
Pork has to ask himself, is Burn worth every penny?
He's still thinking about it. He's just like...
Pork would know that Tord offered or promised quite a bit in reward for working for him, whereas Burn is probably paying shillings for Pork's protection.
Burns promised a lot, but there still yet remains to be held up on the deal. He's just kind of holding on to hope at this point.
I would start looking at the Gamorrean and speaking his language. Query. You do realize that there is a probability of a situational ambush outside if proceeded? Likelihood of outnumbering great. At least 60% at this probability.
Well,
40%. Death 20.
he just says, I gotta do my job.
Isn't job acquiring Tord Hills for patron?
My job is to protect Burn. Whether I like it or not.
Understandable. Just informing bodyguard of probability of employer being hurt. I do not advise leaving the tavern as of yet. Convince patron to say maybe 5 more minutes.
Pork would just start grunting. As he's been with Burn long. He's been with Burn long enough to have some sort of communication. Burn would be like, fine.
feel the burn of profit, Burn.
He'd just like nudge towards the seats over here. He'd stand off to the side, and Burn would just sit there, much like a famous picture of grumpy Bernie Sanders in a chair.
He's just doing the cross legs thing in the chair.
Yeah, exactly.
Real quick, Nadia, or what's Nadia doing? She
Probably
just,
leaned against the bar top, just
give me a perception check. While you're kind of looking at the droid and Gamorrean having their discussion, you keep hearing kind of disgruntled grunts from this table, and this Mon Calamari seems to be in a lot of distress as he's playing cards with these two Rhodians. Excuse me. Would it pique Nadia's curiosity, or is she just not caring?
Maybe you can give him some tips.
honestly I'd say kind of uncaring.
Right. Well,
Mon-Calamarians and Rhodians do speak common.
most people speak common, or at least understand it.
Yeah, even though they're fish like a motherfucker. This poor dude looked like he got took it out of a Star Destroyer.
J4, this Gungan is looking at you funny.
Misa doing cocaine.
Look at him like dead eyes. Like there's now a conflict in this programming. And you slowly see J4 reach for his gun as his hand is starting to shake. Do I do it? Enemy there. Probability. Enemy. Probability. No. 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 War over. Reassessing. I am going to try to get out of the Gungan sight as fast as possible, though, as I'm just going to stand door. Just or walk up to it like I should be here because I'm a droid. Fuck it. And I'm just going to knock on the door.
Okay. So when you knock on the door, you hear a kind of muffled shout from inside. Damn it! If it's them Jawas, tell them I don't do no refunds. And shortly after dynamic lighting, the door opens, and you see this mean-looking Rhodian stand in the doorway, and he looks you up and down, looks kind of unimpressed, and says, "It's just some think gang, boss man. Should I send him packing?" And you hear from over here, "No, let him in, let him in." And the Rhodian scoots so J4 can enter.
Yeah, I'm coming in just to get out of the Gungan sight. It's like, ugh. Looking at the Twi'lek, I kind of get a bit of a sense of superiority as I just straighten up and approach. It's like, serial number J40K, reporting for duty. I was assigned to Tavern as protocol listed here, as he would press a few things on his wrist pad that would give out a fake receipt of procurement that would be edited for the And then general pie for the establishment made by nobody.
Say that again.
I was I was
Sorry.
making a fake receipt of purchase for J4, saying that he was supposed to come to this tavern by nobody.
Okay, he takes a look at your receipt and puffs out some cigar smoke and kind of grumbles like, "The heck is this? I ain't purchased no darn B1 droid. Where'd you come from? Who the hell are you?"
I was contacted by Procurator Tord Hills and assigned to this procurement for purchase. I understood that this person is under your employment and have come for service as programmed.
Tort Hills? I never heard of no Tort Hills. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, buddy. Give me an insight check.
Let's see here. I got nothing. That's horrible. The dice are not with me today. At one. Oh man.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, you.
This is pork just grumbling.
That's boring.
He just says, okay, get the heck out of here, Tin Can. I ain't got time for this nonsense. I didn't buy you. I don't know any Tort Hills.
Just kind of give like a disappointed sigh and just walk out. No one wants a droid anymore.
The Rodian walks behind you and slams the door behind you.
I just kind of walk up. I just kind of like look at the Gungan, and I just like another voice just like stare. My head just stares at him, and another voice comes out. House Naboo. Just walks off.
The
I don't. No, go ahead.
Yep. Before you have a chance to walk off, the Gungan would kind of lift his bill from the whatever slop he's eating and look at you, J4, and say, "You come here to finish the job, huh?" He growls. Misa thought all you Tintins were scrap by now. Misa makes scrap out of more than one for sure. Kind of crawling at you.
Within there's a bit of a sparking noise coming from J4's like momentary, like what? Hello? No. I don't know what you're speaking of. I was never. No. Just walk away.
The Gungan would just curse you out. Freaking Tintins. Never leave me alone. So, would Parker, Nadia or Byrne be doing anything?
Byrne's just being grumbly. His attitude towards the whole situation is too much for the rich man.
What's Nadia doing?
Looking off to the window, passing by the store, looking at it, interested, but probably just a back room.
Yeah, there's a little plaque that says staff only.
Too bad I can't read.
I would be talking Gamorrean like. So where did he hire you from? Been with him very long.
Pork would just kind of grumble. I'm not much for talk.
Well, I was just wondering if your employer was going off-world. Take me with you.
We're here for the same reason you are.
I'm guessing you don't leave Tatooine either. Most Gamorreans don't.
Well, I've been all around doing jobs. We just came here for the
Archaeological
job.
society.
Yeah, I've been on Tatooine for like 3 days, waiting for this Tort Hills, but I'm at my limit too.
Just kind of looked at the recording. It's like the old. I was just kind of talking to him in basic, or yeah, Galactic Common, Galactic Basic. He's no basic. God damn, I keep getting confused. Where what? I understand a businessman of a Corellian like you coming out to the Outer Rim. You wouldn't come here without such a business venture. What exactly commerce are you trying to acquire here?
Well, you see, it's none of your business, Blunder.
Well, if you're looking for commerce, there is a man selling a very old-style Clone War weapon.
I got all out. And fat ass over there.
Well, I just figured if you wanted to buy something for your... buy a souvenir, the best chance as any.
Listen.
I mean, don't take any of my body parts.
Just stay out of my way. Waffle maker.
Nadia, or was Nadia looking at the staff-only door?
Yeah.
Did she want to go through it?
Do it.
Oh, great.
Actually,
Control to take a little peek.
it's roll me a sleight of hand to see if... Okay, yeah. You managed to pick the lock. It's just an ordinary normal key lock, not an electronic one. And I'm gonna move you into the room. You see it's a kind of dark back room. There's some kind of program on the TV and a Biff asleep on the couch. He's snoring really loudly and smells like booze.
Would there be anything in the lockers?
Sure, you can have a little investigation check. Rummage through them.
We keep rolling low. We really need to roll high.
It's good to get the low rolls out like right at the start. But you do find something. Give me a second to roll. Sure. You find 2 cerulean gems, which are worth 100 credits each, and a fizz, which is a musical instrument, and then there's just random clothes, probably belonging to the performers.
I think he drowns.
Burn stands up. He's like, "Well, it's been 5 minutes."
And Pork shoots Burn, I hope. What's J4 up to?
No.
I was kind of just. Well, at first, I was looking at everybody over, kind of just giving everybody a glance and just trying to assess which person or, well, relative species would be most friendly to a CIS operative. Because I'm basically looking for all the affiliates. The Gungan, nope. The Mask Man, nope. The Bat, maybe. The Lizard People, while they were separatists, you just don't talk to them.
Well,
Yeah, we hate those lizard folk.
Well, the thing is, it's been quite some time since the Clone Wars and the CIS was really relevant. So, aside from the Gungan here and the general people's disposition or negative disposition towards droids, you're not getting a bad vibe from anybody.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of looking at the card game going on, and
Yeah.
okay, I do know the Rhodians were separatists and the Mon Calamarians were loyalists. So I'm looking at his cards, and I'm just going to try to show the Rhodians what cards he has.
Well, the Rhodians seem to be kind of ignoring you. Or, hang on, let me take a look at your sheet real quick. No, okay. What does it say in my notes about these guys? Where are they? No, I lost them.
For some odd reason, I just have a programming to either mess with. I have a programming to mess with fish people and not wanting to be blown up. The Mon Calamarian's the next target.
So is J4 proficient in perception? Yeah. Give me a perception check. Yeah, they're playing cards. The Mon Calamari notices you looking over his shoulder and kind of startled, says, "Mother of God!" And then thinks for a moment and then says, "Say, Droid, I'm running short on luck here and credits. Would you like to give a little donation to a Mon Calamari in need? Come on, friend."
Commerce Guild transaction protocol activated. There will be a 10% interest fee for every loan given out. Surcharge limit 100 credits. Would you like to accept transaction?
Yeah, whatever. Just fork over the credits, quick. I need to buy in.
I give him 100 credits.
He takes the credit sheet and throws it to these Rhodians, and they kind of snicker and deal out another hand and give me another perception check.
Oh, God damn it!
Hey,
Dice, why are you with me?
Hey, Pork looking in this general direction?
He's kind of taking a liking to the droid because he's the only one that bothered talking to him.
Okay, Pork, give me a deception check. Attaboy. Yeah, Pork. Having spent time with Burn Anders, a Corellian, you've seen him pull this trick before, and you recognize. Oh
no.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was talking to my brother. What were you saying?
Yeah, so having spent time with Burn Anders, you've seen him pulled this trick plenty of times, and you recognize that these Rhodians are pulling a scam called the Corellian card shuffle on this Mon Calamari. So they're cheating him out of all his money.
It's not a pork's business.
Even though the droid he likes just gave the Mon Calamari 100 credits.
Just kind of thinks over the situation. Maybe a little eager for bloodshed.
I would come up to the Gamorrean and say, I have a contract for procurement of credit income from a Commerce Guild authorized credit loan of 100 credits per 10% interest, equaling about 1,000 credits in return. He points to that Mon Calamarian. He owes me 1,000 credits. There is a 25% procurement fee for authorized procurement of the loan. You will be paid in full once the collection is made.
Who, me? I get paid in full?
Once the collection is made. Do you accept contract?
Money. Oh, sure, why?
Thing is, Pork, knowing that these Rhodians are scamming the Mon Calamari, it's not hard to figure out that the Mon Calamari isn't going to be paying back that loan anytime soon. Unless someone does something about it. Wink, wink.
Or just walks over and rolls one of these. Oh, gosh dang it. I just rolled that 6.
I know, nice. They are just horrible today.
What's Pork gonna say or do?
He just looks him in the eye and grunts loudly.
You see the Rhodian's little antenna kind of quiver, and this Mon Calamari looks at you, Pork, and says, "What is it? What do you want? We were playing a game here."
He just nods towards him, trying to communicate that he understands what's going on, but he doesn't have the ability to speak common yet.
He has the translator.
Does he have it now? I was kind of hoping he'd get it later, and that's why he's not speaking.
Well, he was speaking earlier.
He was talking to J3 because he used the translator.
Right. Well, no, I think he has it already. Maybe Byrne gave it to him, so because he couldn't bear to listen to the grunts and groans of Gamorreans.
Okay. We'll say he has.
So what's Pork doing?
He's just being intimidating.
Maybe they'll stop eating when they know there's consequences.
These Rhodians kind of look at Pork, and then they look at each other, and they just kind of suddenly, clear out the table and say, you know what, fish face, this must have been fun, but we have an appointment. We really gotta go. And the Rhodians kind of skedaddle real quick. Intimidated by Pork's presence. The Mon Calamari just looks astounded. He's like, what just happened? I was winning. I'm sure. Darn it! How am I going to explain this to the wife?
Leaving. Can I hit one of them with one of the D's?
Let's see.
I am just like stepping out of the way.
Yeah. So DC 13. 2d20.
Wow.
Yeah. This one, they're scuttering and skittering away, and this one doesn't even realize when Pork's hook kind of clasps this rodent's arm, and he goes flying from the stairs, like feet dragging on the floor to Pork, and he says, "What the hell just happened? What? What do you want?"
Return the money.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, boss. And the rodent just empties his pockets of credit, all the credits they stole from this Mon Calamari, and they just dump like 600 credits onto the table, and then he looks at Pork, kind of with his eyes, asking permission if he can leave.
He just nods towards him and
Yeah, he disappears like lightning. He's gone.
And at the dumping of the chips, I would gather all 600, go up to the Gamorrean, deliver him his due payment of 100 credit chips, in which he so rightfully deserves. I give Pork 250 credit chips, and I pocket the other 250.
I don't
Thank
remember
you
if that's
for
how much we
your-
discussed.
Well, that was actually what we discussed. You got 25% of 1,000, so you still got
Okay.
250.
Okay, I just didn't remember.
It was actually less than I calculated, anyways.
So you gave the Mon Calamari 100 credits?
Yes, as I tell him, interest has been paid in full. Commerce Guild contract has been fulfilled. Loan has been completed. Have a nice day.
The Mon Calamari just looks at you stupefied and says, I don't really understand what just happened, but thanks, I guess. I better go back to the missus before I gamble these credits as well. And he would leave the cantina.
If you would like another loan, Commerce Guild protocols have been approved for a extended limit of 250 credits.
No, I better not. I've gambled away too much already. That's not how I planned on that going, but okay. Congratulations.
I've just been trying to get out of the back room for past 15 minutes or so now.
Yes, sorry. So, Nadia, as you would be walking back, Yadina would kind of wave you over.
Hello?
And she would, she'd look around and her eyes would be shifty, and she'd lean over the bar and kind of quietly say to you that I wasn't being truthful earlier for fear of my job, but I've been watching you, and it seems like you're not making any headway, and well, the man you're looking for had some dealings with the boss, with Lonnie, and she points at this door, and that's who you should be talking to.
Wait, what door?
This door.
Oh,
And Nadia, give me a perception check. That seems to be all you get out of her.
rested friggin' beast dice rolls.
I know, they are just... Roll20 hates us today. So I'll be talking to Pork. It's like... So there's a gun that is pretty old. But they don't like me. I give you the money. Could you go buy it for me?
How much is it?
1,000 credits. But I figured a man such as yourself would just pat Pork on the shoulders and persuade them. And we'll make another distraction for Nadia. But go ahead.
That's a bit too much.
Oh, okay, it's fine.
Oh yeah, Jake, how much did you give Pork and take yourself?
I gave him 250.
Okay.
250 credits.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll put that in my character sheet.
I basically just split with him halfway down the middle.
Is there, where should I put my money?
It's in your equipment. There's a little...
Yeah, there's...
Wait for it.
Yeah, it says CR.
Oh, right there. Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
So I'm at
Unlike the old
400.
game, we are not... Yeah, we don't have to deal with platinum, gold, iridium, copper, silver.
Yeah, it's just credits.
That's convenient.
I think Star Wars should have like a gold pressed platinum, though. That's just me.
So, before we move on, I think a little short break might be in order. Just a bio break. Like 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we can come back and Nadia can start talking to the guy that I failed talking to.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do that. I'm gonna go quickly grab some food and I'll be right back.
Same.
Yeah, BRB. So, having learned what she learned, and knowing that these three stooges were also looking for Tord Hills, would Nadia tell them what the bartender told her, or would she go see the boss alone?
Which these stooges thought.
Well, Pork and J4 at the very least she knows is looking for Tord.
The droid just waves.
Look, the people in
She
that
knows
back
that,
room.
Oh, sorry.
People in the back room there know more about Tord than they're letting on, presumably, because I knew you Droid went in there. Maybe the Gamorrean before I got in, but who knows? But
She would know
they're
that. Oh, sorry.
but they're letting on more than they know more than they're letting on. So I'm gonna have a talk with them. And if you hear blaster fire, you know why.
I just looked to Pork like, would you like to accept another contract?
Sure.
Approved.
Don't need to hear the deeds.
What is the contract? Hold up.
Would you accept the contract of protection for this unit and that person over? Well, actually, would you accept the contract of protection for that person over there? As he just points to the woman walking to the door. Probability of violence increasing to 80%.
Well, I know since Mr. Byrne here is looking for Tord Hill, I think he's in danger, so I don't see why not. I'll make sure he accompanies us to get some
Contract.
beats.
Contract approved and signed. Thank you. Follow me, please. Okay, we got your back. Just give a thumbs up.
So, as Nadia would knock on the door, she would this time hear a muffled yell. If it's the damn droid again, blast its head off. And
Pork.
once more, the door opens and a mean-looking Rodian stands behind it, looks Nadia up and down and looks at Pork. Doesn't see J4 behind the 500 pounds of Gamorrean muscle and turns to his boss and says, it ain't the droid boss, it's just some nerf herders. What I want to do. And you hear a little sigh and say, aren't I popular today? Yeah, let him in. And the Rodian steps back so you can enter.
Oh, shoot.
Nadia would just...
I'm standing by the door.
The Rodian is about to sit in the armchair, but Byrne pushes past him and takes a seat instead. So the Rodian just kind of stands back
Jump
here.
to the bush.
J4 is hiding in the bush. Well,
I'll just stand at the door.
yeah, you can like stand like around here. Lonnie won't see you.
Yeah, that'll work.
So Lonnie still smoking a cigar, but puts down his data pad and looks at you and Nadia and says, don't wanna wanga. I'm a busy man. Time's money. Get on with it.
Look. Let's be real here. I'm here for Torrid Hills. These fine gentlemen are here for Torrid Hills. I know you know something about Torrid Hills. So hand over that information or I might have to use a little bit more force.
Give me an intimidation check at advantage. Would Pork be standing there intimidatingly?
Oh, hell yeah.
So yeah, both of you intimidation at advantage.
I'll
Oh, I
give you all
advantage. Yeah, I'll roll it one more time. I'll take the 13.
Well, Nadia got the job done, and let me have a look at my notes.
J4, you can literally start hearing the clanking of J4 starting to shake, a little bit of fear. My preservation protocols are acting up again.
Nadia and Pork also give me perception checks.
At advantage or disadvantage? Or just regular?
Normal. Yeah. Lonnie looks at you with a furrowed brow, and his head tails kind of quiver, and yeah, that Torrid Hills was here. Only thing is, he's behind one that don't know how to know why. Don't care neither. But soon as he flew into my cantina, I had myself a nice payday, and human fools with Office the Hut now. Gotcha. So. Don't be starting no trouble now, and just
Oh, no.
get the heck out of my cantina. And Nadia and Pork give me lore checks. Yeah, yeah. Well,
I mean, this is something Gamorreans wouldn't know, anyways.
yeah, especially with Pork's background. And J4 already knows this. So Pork and J4, you know that Office the Hut is the crime lord that currently rules over Tatooine. Basically, after the death of Jabba the Hutt, there was a kind of violent gang war in his territory, and Although there was no like single victor, Apis the Hutt ended up inheriting most of Jabba's former territory, and for the past few years he has been ruling on Tatooine.
Pork, having once been a part of Jabba's group, kind of puts two and two together, and he's gets a little mad. But he doesn't say anything.
Would Nadia or Burn say anything further?
Well,
Burns just like, you can't tell me what to do. I came here for seeking some riches.
well, come on. We know what we got. What we came for. It's not
He rolls a
causes-
-1 at intimidation.
It's not caused these fine gentlemen any more problem, guy. And what? And
Go ahead.
you just look at Burn. And, yeah, you just get out too. I know you from Corellia, and I'm not gonna go there.
So, J4, since you're standing outside the office, give me a perception check.
Oh boy. There it is. Yeah. Oh.
You hear a commotion from over here, the entrance foyer, and you kind of see. I'm gonna drag you over here for a second.
You're just gonna poke my head around the corner.
Yeah, you see a bunch of thugs grouping up out here, and you also notice this one is kind of talking to a communicator and starts moving.
I would run back, just slide back to the others. We got trouble!
And well, you know what time it is. Roll me initiative.
Can we get a surprise round? Because
I've got a
Jake,
bad
no.
feeling about this.
Yeah, you
There
get
it
a
is. There
surprise
it
round.
is.
That perception check was basically whether you guys get a surprise round or these guys. So thank you. Good job, Jake. Oh yeah, I guess I'll do this.
Here, let me roll an initiative for.
Burn Anders.
I was gonna say, actually, we can give Bernie kind of a little bit of a class feature. 5e has a thing called sidekick rules.
Bernie is a level 0.
Bernie is basically a NPC.
He's a commoner. They're all
Commoner.
He's
Yeah.
he's a level 0 commoner, basically. He has no experience. That's why he hired Pork. He's just pretty money grubbing. He thinks he'll get this will help his business if he gains a lot of popularity from this trip. That's why he's here, and he hired Pork to be his bodyguard.
Shit. This guy. Okay. How can I
Where's my initiative? Where's my initiative?
edit the name of that?
Since Bernie is assigned to you, it changed it from a 14 to an 8. So you gotta add.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah, so Neb's gotta add. You gotta click on your and add it,
Yeah, okay.
and it should add both him and Bernie.
What was your roll? 14. Yeah. There we go. And then, oops, ascending, descending, and yeah. So the thugs are skipped this round since you guys get a surprise round.
Yeah. So since on my surprise round, seeing what's going on, seeing that there's thugs, seeing that there's communication going on, I would just kind of run up, like you just hear a frantic voice, like "We got trouble," and then just going, "Combat mode engaged." As I pull out a blaster, and I'm gonna do this first, and shoot the Droidian with the communicator. God damn it!
Yeah, that's a miss, unfortunately.
Just hear a blaster shot go off and just miss.
Sorry, I'm just queuing up some music.
Well, you know what?
So, what's Pork gonna do? Or was that your turn, Jake?
That was my turn, yeah.
Damn it.
Oh wait, you cast Iron Blast? Jake?
Oh yeah, it was supposed to be Ion Blast with my carbine shot, but it missed, so it didn't go off. Oh wait.
No, it's a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I misread that. I thought it was a bonus action that combines with the
Okay,
blaster
so,
shot. I'm sorry about that. So
no,
that said.
Let me roll that.
I get out my blaster and I fire an Ion Blast, so he has to make a dexterity saving throw instead of me shooting him. I'll have to remember that from now on.
What's your power DC?
Powers 12.
Ooh, he just passes. So.
I could miss it anyways.
So okay, what's Pork doing?
He tried to throw his hook at this guy, but behind the desk, it just went over him because he ducked. But in frustration, he moves up and uses this at disadvantage, or -2 to hit.
Ooh.
Oh damn. Let me.
Or that's an offhand attack, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
It's what Crispy was doing.
Wait. Offhand. If you used your action for the hook.
Offhand attack are bonus actions.
Oh.
Technically. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Lonnie takes 5 kinetic damage. He yelps, "Ow! Get him, you fool!" He kind of yells at this guy, but it's Burn's turn.
Burn tackles this guy. Or well, tries to. He has a -2 strength, so let's roll it.
Yeah, roll it at disadvantage because it's Burn. He's useless.
Holy shit, Burn!
Yeah, Burn grapples this Rodian, kind of grabs his blaster rifle, and they're gonna have a little struggle over it. I guess is that all Burn does? I guess.
Yeah, he tries his best.
Okay, what's Nadia gonna do?
Shoot the Rodian. And do I get sneak attack because surprise, or?
Yeah.
And it's 11 damage.
Yeah, he takes that for sure. Is that it? Are you gonna move or bonus action or?
I'm gonna move out. That's good.
And it's okay. Thuck's turn. Let's see. It's these guys. This one like runs up from over here. This one takes a position closer to the bar. And they attack. Or actually, no, yeah, they both shoot at J4 and miss spectacularly.
Oh.
So then it would be J4's turn again.
Oh well, shame they didn't hit. Oh well. Shame that they're not 5 feet of each other. I'm going to back up a little bit, hide behind the table, and fire a shot at the one that shot at me. Oh god dang it!
That's a miss, unfortunately.
That is a 5. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I am cowering behind a table.
Yeah, Lonnie takes a note from J4's playbook and kinda just hides under his desk. He clearly isn't one to fight. Let me find a fun little icon for him. If I have one. Oh yeah, that's it. He's scared. So what's Pork gonna do?
God damn it.
Who are you shooting at?
The guy under the table.
Yeah, that misses. Oh, also, on the Cantina turn, these guests gonna start to skedaddle. The patrons just kind of flee. These like over here hide under the table. These guys kind of stay hidden. See, look at the battle. Performers run into the back room. And okay, critical thugs.
Or can I still do a bonus or an offhand attack? Or how did we decide that Pork would work?
Well,
how does offhand attacks work? What's the rules?
I linked it right now. It's
yeah?
when you take an attack action and attack with a light weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon you're holding with
So
another.
does it have to be? It has to be a light weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. Give what's his face his stuff back because mine is light weapon. So I missed both times. So we will retcon that I missed the first time too because I wasn't supposed to do a bonus action. So my main action should have just been get over here.
Yeah, okay. But he's still cowering under the desk. He's a coward. That's his thing.
I mean, being shot at still, I mean.
Pork is just mad right now because he's rolling like shit.
I know, the force is not with us.
It really isn't.
I rolled a 2 and a 3 on my attacks that actually matter.
I know, I rolled a 5 for a 9. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, no.
And this Twi'lek is also hiding under the bar. So these thugs run up and pew, pew, ooh, pew.
Oh, I'm not using my powers right. Oops.
J4, what's your AC?
14.
You take 6 energy damage.
Ooh. Oh, but that triggered something. Let me pop it up real quick.
And Nadia, what's your AC? Well, they rolled a critical, so you take 7 energy damage.
It's 15.
Yeah.
Give me a dexterity save, DC 12, or it takes 2d10 fire damage as I throw a grenade at him.
Spell of Saboteurs charge at the creature that attack you. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save. Nice.
Is this just Hellish Rebuke?
Probably. Yeah, it is.
Which one? These guys shot you, J4, so which one do you...
The one that hit.
Both of them hit.
Oh.
Yeah, both of them hit for 3 damage.
Oh, okay, then yeah, it'll be the first one that hit, so I guess this one.
Okay,
Lower
so...
A.
Dex save. Yeah, he takes the grenade to the face. Roll the damage.
Oh!
Holy shit! Yeah, like literally the grenade just flies across the bar and like hits the Rhodian in his snout and blows up in his face, and he's just he's fucked up. He's bloodied on the ground and bleeding everywhere.
Oh, that's what I'm hoping for that Mass Effect remake, is I can start throwing grenades like that again.
What's Burn doing?
How much did he have to roll for a melee attack?
Just roll out d20, I guess. An unarmed
To see if it hits.
Yeah. No, doesn't hit.
Burn just swings and misses on a guy literally just tackled on the ground.
Nadia.
Move back and last feature at 30 feet range. I can get sneak attack.
Yeah. So you're attacking. Nice.
Onto the guy under the bloody.
So this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. He sneak attack 12 is to hit. Doesn't it hit automatically, or?
Yeah, it's just I couldn't find any other good way to do it with this thing, so
Yeah.
it doesn't. I don't roll to hit it. It's just
Yeah. He takes
I
that.
have.
Kind of grunts and and let's see. This guy rolls a strength save against Burn's grapple. And
Wait, did I take damage?
oh yeah, you took damage.
How much?
7. This guy hit you with a 24.
Ouch.
It was a critical as well, so big ouch. This guy is no longer grappled by Burn. And he hits Burn with a... He takes a baton from his belt, clicks a button on it, and the end of it like sparks with electricity, and he hits Burn with a shock stick. Or...
I was...
Yeah.
Or what's Burn's AC as a call? He actually Burn. Sorry, I forgot to.
I think the default is 10.
Yeah.
Okay, Burn has the weave armor on. Let me see what that is again. Isn't that plus? I think it's +3. Yeah, it's +3. So he has a 13 AC because he has the weave armor and Pork does not have any armor.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, the thug still hits, and let's roll for how much health does Burn have? Not a lot. If he's a commoner,
3.
yeah, he's basically knocked out.
Oh, poor Burn.
He's feeling the
He's
burn.
feeling the burn. What would be a good icon for that? I download or added these custom icons, so I guess this.
I know why I've been sucking. I'm so stupid. I forgot half my powers. So this is all about learning the class. I never played a ranger, so.
Yeah, well, have them quickly. This guy is pissed off and shoots at Nadia. And the 19 hits, doesn't it?
Ah,
You take 2 energy damage from his blaster carbine. And this dude, seeing the grenade that his friend just took, charges forward and hits J4 with a shock stick. And a 13 is a match, isn't it?
No, it's a miss. I have 14.
Oh, 14. Okay, yeah, that's a miss then. And that's all the Cardinal Bees. Yeah. So what's J4's next move?
I am activating my query protocol and targeting this motherfucker in front of me. So if I hit him, I do 1d4 damage, and since he is a query, I can add 1d4 onto my attack now.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot him with a 1d4. 13.
Yeah, 13 is not quite enough to hit, I'm afraid.
Damn it!
Excuse me.
I am so screwed. That's it.
Oh man, we're all rolling like deep.
I'm rolling good.
Not against you, but they're pretty high against you.
I rolled a
Yeah,
7. Oh.
These guys.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 3. I can't kill this guy who's literally not attacking back. Wait, can I just coup de grace this guy?
Is he helpless?
Lonnie. Is that a mechanic or is that a Jake D&D thing?
Yeah. Let me find it again.
I don't know how to spell coup de grace.
It's coup de grace.
Okay.
Well, call it coup de grace, but in English, it's pronounced different.
Yeah, 5e tools doesn't bring up anything.
Yeah, it's not a. It's an old rule from older editions.
Yeah, you can't do that. Pork.
Rip. That's okay.
He's carving under the table and just please just deal with them. Leave me alone. Meanwhile, Burn over here, your client is knocked out cold on the ground. Meh.
How many superiority dice do I have again?
Let me take a peek, because I do not remember. There's handbook, classes, fighter. So at level 3, you have 2 superiority dice.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Who's this at?
That's at this guy.
Okay, dex save. You have advantage on your next melee weapon, nice. He rolls a nat 1, so he's hooked.
And then I can either bring him towards me. I move up. And,
Excuse me.
also, throwing mastery, it doesn't take an action to throw something, but I feel like that's kind of overpowered, so would it be okay if I said that I use a superiority die for that to take place?
Yeah, we can play it that way.
Okay. So I use one of my superiority die for this to take place, and then I hit him with one of these.
Oh
You
yeah.
did get advantages of the next attack.
Yeah. He's dead. No, not -7. -3, -7. He's dead. Yeah.
I heard Bernie in the bush.
Steal all his crap.
Just make sure he's safe.
Cardle the Thug his turn. This one shoots at J4 and hits with a 17.
Okay.
So take 6 energy damage.
Okay, and that procs another grenade. Which is a DC 12.
Is this at willpower or a level 1?
Oh, it's a level 1, so I'm constantly losing power points. Wait, did I get my reaction?
You're at 0 power points now. The cost is the level of the spell +1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Freaking rip, dude.
So dex save from him.
was it still up cantrips?
Yeah.
Take 7 damage.
He succeeds, so roll the damage. He takes half.
Don't fail me now. Aww.
Oh dear. So let's call it 5. Because I'm a nice guy. This one kind of steps in front of his badly wounded friend and takes a shot at Nadia and misses with a 9. Burns out cold. Nadia, your turn.
I like how useless Burn is.
Move up here. I can move another. And I'm gonna shoot at A who just stepped up.
Yeah. Ooh.
And since 30 feet away, I get sneak attack.
Yeah. He's he takes that. Ouch. So 12 plus 4. Taking him down to 4 hit points. Nice.
And I would like, because of my sharpshooter style, I can use my bonus action to mark a target 30 feet or greater from me. And if you do so moves at least 5 feet at the start of the next turn, before the start of your next turn, they provoke an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
I'd like to mark A closest to the stairs.
Gotcha. So he has been marked by you. Okay, it's B's turn. This one in front of you, Jake, hits you with a shock stick again. Ooh. Yeah, that's a critical.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, spaghettios!
How much?
Let me. You take 10 damage.
Yikes.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, the dice are just rolling not in our favor. It's like
No,
it's
they're
unbalanced.
I know.
And we're just rolling like crap.
I know. And this dude over here takes a carbine shot at Nadia. Ooh, and hits with a 22 for 4 energy damage.
But of course, because why wouldn't it?
Here comes the PPK, everybody. So, J4, it's your turn.
Disengaging and running away.
Oh, smart. J4 hides under the desk with Lonnie. Scoot, make room.
Run away!
Something's gonna. So that's all you do?
Yeah, because I disengaged.
Do you wanna or yeah, gotcha. So something's gonna happen. Give me a sec. You see these two kind of whispering something to each other, and this Gamorrean pulls out a vibro axe. Can I move him? Yeah, just gonna move him up. He pulls out a vibro axe, and yeah, he can just about make it. He charges from over here, and hopefully, oof, he goes for this wounded guy, but he's squirming and rolling on the floor, and just happens to roll right out of the way of the axe. So seems this Gamorrean is joining you guys in this fight. What's Pork's next move?
What a Chaz, bro. It's still an advantage. Just take the.
I'll take the
Or
first
I'll roll
so-
again.
Well, the 17 would be the
Yeah,
first
I'll
one
take the
on it.
17. That's the first roll. So who's this on?
Home slice.
Gotcha. And yeah, he fails. He's hooked by you.
And then, right, I use a bonus action.
You have to pull him to
Or
you.
how? Yeah.
Yeah. You pull him to you.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm not I would try to done something, but I'm not feeling it in the dice.
So this guy kind of starts going up to help his hooked friend. Nadia, take your opportunity attack.
It misses.
It
Of course it does. But why wouldn't it?
That's too bad. And
Oh.
guess he kind of moves over here and gives Pork the old shock stick, and misses, fortunately.
Or what did he roll?
12.
Yeah, it hits.
Does it? What's
Yeah,
your
Pork's
AC?
not wearing the armor right now.
Oh.
Bernie is.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, yeah, then you take 5 damage.
I hate shock sticks. Ugh.
This one takes a shot at Nadia and misses. And that, well, this last one is just wounded and writhing on the floor. What's Nadia doing?
Going behind cover. And gonna gonna shoot a
Nice. Which one?
one not writhing on the floor, like the one in front of him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Nice.
He effing dies.
And I want to mark B, the one, like there, the one
This
that
one?
by the one that I just killed, not
Ah,
because
yeah.
I can't actually see them from this angle.
Okay, he's marked. B's turn. This guy's grappled, so he has to roll a strength save, I think. Just wanna make sure. Force load levels and grappler's capacity. Sure. Nope, he's still hooked. He doesn't do anything. This one, seeing all the death around him, actually tries to escape. So, Nadia, take your shot. Nice. Yeah, the sneak attack isn't even necessary. He like makes it up one step and then just pop. His head pops like a balloon, and he dies.
Always did wonder if you blow into their mouths if they would expand.
That's gay, Jake.
J4, your turn.
Okay, just trying to reassess the situation. I'm coming out. Which one? Okay. Seeing that my target is still being grappled, I'm going to try to help the Gamorrean out and shoot him.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
14 a miss?
Yeah, just barely.
Ah, okay. Well, since there is someone in 5 feet, let me see. What was it again? Ah, okay. Here we go. I can make another weapon attack against the other guy, though. Oh, god damn it!
Hunter spray, Warbreaker. Once you another attack with the same weapon against a different creature that is within 5 feet of the. Okay. Yeah,
but since I rolled a 12 again,
yeah,
it misses.
Sadly.
Ah!
This Gamorrean, seeing what's going on over here, he rushes to the aid of his fellow Gamorrean and swings hard with the vibro axe and misses like a doofus.
It happened.
Pork, your go.
Well, okay, so let's assess this again. What did we? I already forgot. It was the no. It takes no action thing that we decided, right? What about the advantage? Like, what do we want to do about this?
The advantage.
What's the period?
Yeah, it uses a superiority die instead of. That's what we decided, right?
Okay, so for all the stuff to take effect, but the the throwing the weapon, and if you miss, you can get somebody from behind. Or does that say that again?
When you hit a creature with a range attack with a thrown weapon, you have advantage on your next melee weapon attack. Once per turn, you can draw a weapon with the thrown property without using an object in action.
Maybe that was not mastery efficiency one, whatever.
Might be.
Let me just attack normally.
Yeah. Which one?
I attack A.
A. Gotcha. Takes him down to 4 health.
And then I do this and use my last superiority die.
When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to attempt to damage another creature with the same attack. Choose another creature within 5 feet. If the original roll would hit the second creature, it takes energy equal to the number you roll. Okay, roll your superiority die. That's a D4.
8d4?
Yeah. No, 1d4. Sorry.
Okay, 1d4.
Yeah. A as in the letter.
There we go.
Nice. Yeah, he takes the 4. This A kind of feels the airflow from the other Gamorrean's axe and turns around and goes for him with the shock stick and hits for 3 damage. Oh dear. That's nothing. Just give him a health bar. And yeah, he's the only A that can do anything. Nadia, your go.
It's high noon. Or not.
Or not. Is that it?
Rolling like shit.
Got the bonus action.
I guess I'm gonna use a bonus action to mark A, but I don't know if he'll be moving. So,
okay.
but I'll just mark A.
Sure. He's marked. B's turn. B tries to escape. What's the DC? I guess Pork's strength, which is enormous, isn't it?
Yes.
What's your strength?
Do I roll it? It's 17.
Yeah, he fails. He's still grappled by you. And all the other bees are dead, so J4.
Okay. I'm still gonna try to shoot the one that's grappled because I get a bonus against him. Better than last time. Oh god. Didn't want to roll like I wanted to.
Yes, that's enough to hit. So B.
Yeah, B.
Yeah.
And he takes an extra 3 damage.
Nice.
So 10 damage.
Nice, he's down to 4 health.
Oh my god, he's not dead yet. Oh wait, I still get my second attack against A.
Okay.
Ooh!
Ooh. A's dead. A is effing dead. And Isco goes for the Vibro Axe on B. Come on, Isco. Don't fail us now. Yeah, attaboy. Rolling a critical and effing killing this guy.
Nice.
Nice.
Da 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 da.
Wait,
we got one.
We have an A. We
Yeah,
got
we got
A
an
still
A.
right here.
That's a hostage. That's the one we interrogate.
I think this is the one you interrogate.
There's a guy under the desk still.
Okay,
I'm gonna.
Go kill.
Pork doesn't take any hostages.
Yeah, Nadia, you put the barrel of your pistol against his head, and you take him out of his misery.
Well,
Pork says goodnight.
When we need him.
Would anyone try to stop Pork?
I ain't stopping that hunk of meat with my health.
Lonnie says, "No, please, not me. I'm just a
Hog, we need him alive.
Alright, I guess I'm going to pay the Gamorrean.
If he doesn't speak, you can shoot him later.
It's up to Pork now.
Deal?
He just grunts.
I'll take that as a deal.
Is it a deal, Pork, or do you shoot him?
I don't know. I get bribed pretty easily.
I'll buy you a drink.
Pork doesn't drink.
I'll buy you a...
I'll buy you a Peruvian.
whatever they serve here. A hamburger. Do they have those here?
Hey,
Droid, do they have hamburgers on the menu?
sorry about that impromptu break. So did Pork decide whether or not he was going to execute Lonnie?
Yeah, he's just gonna leave him be.
Okay.
But he goes and checks on his client. But, you know. So Burn wakes up and he's like freaking out. He's like, oh my god, bodyguard, let me get attacked. Can't believe it. I ain't paying. I'm out of this deal. You can get out of here. And Pork ain't having none of that. He's like, so you no pay? And Burn's like, yeah, get out of my sight.
He feels the burn of that, and Burn Anders is no more.
Oh, that's horrible.
You
How much money did this guy have on him?
Burn?
Yeah.
Well, you look through his pockets, and he doesn't seem to have a whole lot on him. His wallet is mostly full of cobwebs, but you do find a piece of paper, and it's like a legal document that says that he's hundreds of thousands of credits in debt, and his business is basically being repossessed by the Corellian government because he has no money, he has no funds. It seems he took on Turt's job so that he could like get a quick paycheck to pay off the government.
Son of a bitch.
So good call, Pork.
I don't know.
So
Pork takes his armor, which miraculously suddenly fits him now.
Lonnie kind of crawls out from under his desk and just like look at what you done. You blasted up my cantina. Who the Griffin are you? What do you want from me?
Well, we wanted that information, but you had to get the guards called on us. So we fought back and we won.
Oh, the boss ain't gonna be happy about this. You sons of guns, I had a good deal here, working as an informant for Office and running this cantina, and now I'm gonna have to close up shop and skedaddle. Just get the hell out of my sight.
Tell us who your boss is first, then we'll leave you be.
What did you say?
Tell us who your boss is, and we'll let you be.
I already told you. It's Office the Hut. Look, your stupid archaeologist buddy was in here for sure, but he's wanted on Nalhutta for whatever reason. So I turned him in the office as soon as he walked in. That's all I know. I swears.
Okay, get out.
And he just runs the freak out of the cantina.
No, he doesn't.
Uh-oh. Yep, he's hooked. J4 just sees Lonnie step out of the door, then a hook grabs one of his head tentacles and pulls him back into the office.
I'm like talking to this Gamorrean, so there was this, so here's a credit chip for 200, and I just see this guy running out and then just get pulled back in, and it's like, okay, so here's your credit chip. I do appreciate your help. I pat the Gamorrean on the back, and oh, your friend, thanks for nothing.
The Gamorrean just grunts at you. Takes
Good
the credits.
deal.
Good deal.
Takes 3 damage for trying to speak.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my translation protocol lasts for an hour, so.
Yeah, he still grunts at you in basic.
I'm like, where's the money?
What money?
Your money. There's a fee to leave.
Isn't it enough that you blast up my cantina and you're gonna rub me blind too? Leave me with nothing just but ashes?
It's plain and simple. Your life or your money.
Give me a super duper easy intimidation check. At advantage. Yeah. Fine, you swine. And Lonnie goes over here and kneels next to his desk, and there's like a safe that he unlocks and takes something out and comes back to you, and he gives you whoops, not D4. Okay, he gives you 600 credits.
Pork just grunts.
That's all I have. I swear. Can I leave now?
Yeah, that's the grunt to leave.
Okay.
He's telling you to leave.
Yeah, now Lonnie skitters out, disappears.
I'm just shuffling through these guys' pockets, picking up their blasters, their stun batons.
Yeah, so
Take a look at this later.
So you would find. Let me type it into Roll20. And I guess if you're gonna take everybody's blasters.
I mean, like I said, I can take the loot list later, so it doesn't interrupt the thing.
Yeah.
Someone's gotta clean the bodies.
Yeah, I'll throw it in the loot channel later, but you do. Between them, you find. Oh wow. You find 1600 credits.
Dang!
These dudes were loaded.
Yeah, I'm pocketing that. I've been spending so much money here in the first session alone. So overhearing the conversation, I would have some very bad news. If you guys are looking for the hut, Aphis, I know where he is. I've taken contracts from him before. And I just really can't go back to him, or he's probably going to want the Durasteel that he contracted me for. That is now currently a part of my hull plating.
And carefully approaches you and says, excuse me.
I kill her. No, I'm just kidding.
I couldn't help but overhear what you were saying, and I think I might have some information that could be helpful to you if you're going to go see Office the Hut.
True.
Well, oh, give me a sec. What's the name? Where did I put it? Okay, yeah. You should visit Tin Can's calf bar and ask for Rula Terra. Just tell him I sent you, and I think Rula could help you guys out.
All right.
Port goes up to the droid and he's like, do you need a bodyguard?
I can use if you're willing to accept contract based off extension. Yes.
I saw you pocket that money.
Well, it's only explanation. It's the only thing that keeps the organics off my back half the time. I ain't and in serious needs of repairs. Can you repair?
Uh,
One of the arms just becomes disjointed. Oh no! Just kind of hold it back up.
Just someone as big and fragile as Droid.
Just shrugs like, I've seen Wookiees. Break and make.
It's fine. I can form a contract with Tord once we get him. He sounds like he'll pay well. I'm not here under Burns. The job has enticed me.
Well, if you could escort me to, if you both escort me to, well, if you come with us to Alfred's the Hut, I'll be more than happy to pay 100 credits for the bodyguard job on that one. So he doesn't decapitate me right then and there.
It's a deal.
Yeah, real quick. That blaster. I did hope you liked the light show.
Yeah, you sure put on a nice. You sure can handle yourselves in a fight, huh? Thanks for the credits, by the way. Glad to be of service.
Commerce limit has been increased by 1,000 credits. If wish to continue transaction, this unit is available.
So now you suddenly want to buy the blaster after all, huh? 1,200 credits, buddy. And he takes out the blaster he showed you before, but kind of keeps tight in his grip so you can't just grab it. Give me another insight check.
Eh?
Okay, you succeed this time. Looking over the Firelands and knowing, or after you analyzed it before and you figured out its custom properties, you kind of run some calculations again and realize that it should be like twice as much, or worth twice as much as he's asking for it.
Query. This model is of custom design. What add-ons have been made?
Well, there's the it kicks quite the punch. Deals some spicy damage,
Query approved. Transferring 1,200 credits to Chip. Accepting transaction.
Well, nice doing business with you, buddy. And they take your credits and give you the Firelands, and if that's it, they leave.
I'm not very charismatic. I can't barter.
Droid.
So
Hog. Never got your name.
J40K.
Alright,
My owner-
J4.
My last owner called me Jock, but that works.
They call me Pork.
with an apostrophe. Janina has also she's gone. J4, now that you have the Firelands, would you investigate it or look at it closer, examine it?
Yeah, I would. Would that be a technology check?
Yep.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, it's a modified blaster.
I was designed to use weapons, not to question weapons.
Yeah, I guess you'll have to just try it out in combat and see what happens.
Could Nadia look at it because she's Mandalorian and weapons are kind of part of her culture?
Would you mention Mandalorian in front of the droid?
No.
Okay.
Sure, yeah. Roll me a tech check, Nadia.
No, that didn't work out.
Oops.
What are
I
you
did not
doing,
mean to make.
Bobby?
I was just trying to see if I can make Brady aura.
So, Nadia, I guess I can just show this to everybody now, if that's okay with you, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
All players, show the players. So this is the Firelands, and after J4 kind of analyzes it, and he can identify certain components, but it takes Nadia's expertise to really identify them, and together you realize that whoever built the Firelands was either in a hurry or simply inept, and the Firelands basically has a faulty power cell which causes it to overheat when it's fired. So when you fire the Firelands, I'm gonna add something to the description and hopefully it works. There we go. So when you fire the Firelands, you have to roll a 2d6 and then consult the table for an effect.
Oh boy.
But it can be repaired with a DC 15 technology roll and intact power cell, which you can buy at most scrap or tech shops for 100 credits or so.
Hmm.
So you can use it in combat, but it may backfire. So
Knowing our luck so far, Jake would.
Jake would roll 12 and everyone would take 1d4 lightning damage.
Oh, that'd be bad.
Yeah. Whoops. What did I just do? Okay, I opened something. Never mind. We're good.
No, did I close my character sheet on X?
Well, the sad part is, it has a strength of 11, so I don't even think I could use the blaster.
You could give it to Nadia or Pork.
No, thanks.
I'm good.
I guess J4 just has to start pumping iron.
How does a droid gain body muscle?
By pumping iron into its arms, installing new stronger arms.
Look, hydraulics are rusted. I just gotta get some of them replaced.
Yeah. So, you guys would, I guess, be moving on from the cantina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I would be taking them to the hut.
Wait, but we had a hint to go to that other cantina
Oh,
and
yeah,
ask
that's right,
for
yeah.
horses.
Tin Can's Calf Bar.
Yeah, let's go to Tin Cans.
Okay. I'm gonna drag you.
And ask for Rollatera. Rollatera these nuts.
I'm going to just, though, while we're walking past, what is it? We're walking past the streets. I'm going to kind of tap Pork on the shoulder and ask him as we pass by a like a scrapyard or something like that in the city.
Yeah.
So it's Tatooine City. So, I would ask him if he could buy me a repair kit. Their venturing gear. Oh, 750 gold. Wow. Oh, it's cool. That's why.
That's a bit too much for me.
I don't really have that much.
I'll have to figure something out for like a Steampack equivalent for you to use J4. But you do, as you leave Lani's cantina, you do quickly pass by a little shop with an actual like Imperial TIE fighter out front, kinda rusted and patched up with sheet metal and makeshift sign that says zips scrap, and looks like a scrap shop if you're interested. Or do you decide that you don't have the money at the moment?
I don't have the money at the moment. I was looking at it, it's like, okay, so that's a repair kit. How much does a med pack cost? 300! Why is everything for a droid so expensive?
Well, you could try to haggle and negotiate a deal, or maybe get something else, or maybe your DM might quickly homebrew something that you can use.
Wait, so what happens with during a long? Does Jake get healed, or is he always?
Well, I mean, are we going to take a short rest as we walk? That would be probably an hour, though, of time. Or are we going to hurry?
Well, a droid doesn't take rests. A droid recharges.
Oh,
And,
Does that heal him?
Right.
Yeah, it's basically a droid doesn't take a long or short rest. The droid recharges, and I think it's it's called maintenance mode. So rather than sleep, you must spend 3 hours performing routine maintenance during a long rest to gain its benefits, during which you have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks. Additionally, if your long rest would be interrupted, you only need to complete the long rest instead of restarting it. So basically, J4's long rest is only 3 hours of like routine maintenance.
Damn, bro.
Oh, wait, I forgot. There's one thing I can do. It's all the way at the bottom. I'm just gonna spend. I don't need to spend a short rest. I could just spend 3 hit die and regain myself.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Wow.
Nice.
Okay, I'm good. Never mind. Let's go to tin cans.
Can I use hit die because of 7 HP? Or have it
Human.
Just shoot yourself with your sniper.
Are you allowing that?
Human, are you okay?
Give the sniper to J4 and have him shoot you with it.
Wait, are you sure about this?
Just trust me.
Yeah, I'll say.
Alright!
I'll say, because that was way more lethal than I expected. I'll say you, Janina, the waitress gave you guys some med packs and helped you out, so you're at full health.
Yay!
Yay.
It's the first session and everything, so I really want to avoid a TPK if at all costs.
I just gotta learn how to play a droid. That's my only thing. There's a lot more added rules of the race. I mean, the Warforge isn't this complicated.
So anyway, Janina would have shown you like on a map where to find tin cans, and it's like all the way out here on the edge of town. So I'm just gonna
Oh boy.
open my notes for that. You should have enough time. Is it this? Hello? Yeah. Excuse me. And let me drag you guys here. You should see the map. So, tucked away almost on the outskirts of Mos Chulak is a district of the city that's clearly poorer than the rest. There's much less traffic, and walking out here feels like you've left Mos Chulak and entered a much smaller town. The denizens here give you suspicious looks, halting whatever they're doing when you pass them by. Finally, at the end of a quiet intersection, you see a small building with a neon sign out front that says tin cans. Several speeder bikes are parked outside, but the bar seems as tranquil as the rest of the area. Aside from a pair of ornery-looking people by the door, there doesn't seem to be many customers coming or going. And I'm guessing you would just move over here. Give me perception or insight checks, whichever is higher.
Perception or what?
Perception or insight.
Incredible.
Really? A 1?
Incredible.
Yeah!
Well, Nadia, being a paranoid operative due to her background, is just kind of focusing too much on checking her surroundings, and Pork just don't give a damn. But J4 J4 does kind of take note that it kind of seems like everyone else is actively avoiding tin cans. You know, you'd have people, you know, passing by, going about their business, and they just give the bar a wide breath when they pass.
Avoiding the Jawas, I just kind of nudge Nadia's shoulder. It's like, look, it's a speeder bike. You think there's gangs inside?
Depends. Just don't look at anyone funny and you should be good.
He just kind of pulls his hat down a little bit. Neck shrinks. Retracts in. Well, let's go find Rula. She'll know about where our friend is.
Grunt.
Annoyed grunt.
Grunt.
Just walk in, not even pay attention to those guys. Just
Yeah. They do kind of look at you as you enter, but they don't do anything.
I walk in and immediately do one of these. Well, dang it.
You hear some snickers from this poker table going on.
well, you kind of stomp in all big bad, but you just kind of trip a little bit and knock me over, like knock me aside, like, oh boy.
So, the inside of tin cans is modestly decorated, and the caf bar has a kind of cozy atmosphere. Wooden tables and chairs dot the room, with a pasag table stood gathering dust in a corner. There's a restroom and a pair of closed doors to other rooms. The few patrons inside glance you over when you enter, but then go back to their business. At the end of the main room is a bar behind which a droid stands, drying cups with a towel. A wide screen on the wall is playing some Trandoshan wrestling, and the image quality is like really poor. It's like a VHS.
Okay, so, I'm just going to go up to the barkeep and talk to the droid and, ask him, where is Rulatera at?
The droid stops what it's doing and says, "You can find Rula if you just go through that door," and it points over here.
Thank you.
Pork keeps an eye on the table.
So Nadia and J4 are going in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pork starts to walk towards the direction, like right here.
Pork staying outside.
He just keeps his eye on the table. 'Cause he's got a.
Oh, on what, this table?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a perception check. Yeah, you know, as soon as J4 and Nadia go into the storage room, you see these guys gonna lay down their cards, and this one jumps up and seems to like be going inside, but then they spot you, so instead he slams the door shut, and this big looking muscly Deveronian steps in front of you and says, what do you want? Where are you looking for, Rula?
I'm just following my client.
Your client, the woman or the droid?
The droid.
He doesn't take his eyes off of you, and he says, "Vessel, the droid." And this Rodian draws his blaster pistol, and this guy carefully opens the door, and I guess just looks at you, J4, since you stood right behind the door, and says, "What you doing here? robot. Why are you looking for Rula?
Oh. You just kind of look at the droid over here and like, that's not Rula, is it? Okay.
Yeah, Yusuke, you can see that this is like a broken down droid. There's like wires and stuff hanging out, and it's missing an arm, and it's
Poor
busted.
thing.
Yeah.
Statement. We are in search of a missing person that may or may not be connected to Afris the Hutt. I am looking to pay him back, and was told to speak with Rula.
Told by who sent you?
The Twi'lek at the cantina.
Janina.
Yeah, Janina from the cantina.
So that kind of sparks something in them, and this guy kind of steps back and he looks at this Rodian who stand up and says, "Stand down, boys. It's all right." And they return to their seats. And this Rodian kind of walks up to you guys a bit closer, and you're looking for Rula. Well, you found her. Sauce for sticking the boys on you. Chick can't be too careful these days, Sasake. So, what you doing here? Why did Janina send you to find me?
Well, initially we went to Loney's, and the boss and the bartender there were so informative that they told us that Alfred the Hutt had a friend of ours, and processing.
Shutting down. Boo doo doo doo.
Just blue screens.
Windows 10 update is ready.
Would you like to install Windows 10?
No. Understood. Restarting Windows 10 and J4 shuts down. Reboots.
We're just... You may know of how to get in contact with Afris.
Well, what's Afis got to do with your friend?
He's apparently in good company with him at the moment, if you understand the meaning of it.
Yeah, I feels that the Beishvat has been a pain in our backsides ever since Jabba was offed by some Utmans. Well, she kinda wiggles her antenna for a moment and with a nod says, "Yeah, I might be able to give you a wing. At least I can get you inside that Slug's fortress, but I'm gonna need you to do something for me when you're on the inside."
Understandable. We can make a contract. What's the query?
Well, Office is throwing a big hoodoo for some guests today, so security is lax and the fortress will be crowded. I can get you into the party, and while you're there, and she would pull out like a small data spike, so basically a Star Wars USB stick, and she says, "I'm gonna need you to plug this into the flight control terminal of Office's personal shuttle. That's simple, easy peasy."
Okay. I take the data stick and I put it in my pocket.
I put it in my pocket.
Understood, and contract will be completed.
Nadia and Pork don't have anything to add.
No.
Grunt.
I just press a button on my wristpad and I send her a contract through hollow email. with terms and conditions from the Techno Union.
Rula just kind of raises her brows in surprise when you just snag the data spike and and say yes without any questions. And then she says, "Well, nice to see some agreeable folk for a change. Hang on." And then she pulls out like a little, I don't know, a electronic card, sort of like a credit card with electronically stored information on it, and says that this is an invitation to office's party, which should get you in through the gate. So if you do what I asked you, not only will you get into office's fortress, but I might have another reward for you if you complete this task.
Informative statement, Nadia. It would be best if we are to infiltrate the Hutt's palace, that you take the ID and we would come in as your escort. Port. You need to be deceptive. Under my employment, yes, for now, just say you're protecting her.
Fine by me.
Pat him on the shoulder.
And, Rula would then add quickly that the office's fortress is pretty far outside of town, so why don't you take some of our swoop bikes? It'll get you there faster. But just remember that we'll be watching you, so don't try to pull a fast one on me.
Shit.
Joo, mekin tuon kohtaan. What's up, chick?
I would. Okay, that's what it is. I would ask in a query statement. Do you have any STAPs?
Any what?
Staff. Single trooper aerial platforms.
No, we don't. We have swoop bikes. we are a swoop biker gang.
Oh. I think I know how to pilot one of those.
Probably.
Can't be too hard.
It's as easy as cutting toast.
You look like the ones that normally flew into me, then me flying them. Just shake a little bit.
J4 can ride on the back of like Nadia's bike if he's too scared.
Yeah, I'll just be a backpack. What color do you like?
Except Bork chooses. What color does Pork want? Purple, green.
I like green because I'm green.
J4 choose.
I'll take this one because it's the biggest. It's like a fat person trying to sit in an airplane seat for 4 minutes.
It like stinks a little bit before it goes back up.
So Pork takes the green one. Which color does Nadia pick?
I guess purple.
Cool beans. Just gonna do a little thing here.
Just don't go too fast and crash.
Okay, and I'm gonna read you one more thing, and then it's getting to be about that time.
That's fair.
You should see a new map. Although you can't see most of it.
After traveling the desert sands for a while.
Oh yeah, I guess I can show you first real quick that the office's fortress is way out over here. It's a good, like, I don't know, a few miles maybe outside out of the city. Yeah.
Yeah, good about 15 miles.
So definitely
Let's take about.
get there a lot faster on the swoop bikes, because they have pretty ridiculous speed.
Mine goes a little bit slow.
Yeah. Yeah, speeder bikes go like up to 300 miles per hour, so it's a good.
Oh, they have a maximum altitude of like 10 meters. Wow.
But anyway,
Let's try to find the speed, but I can't find it.
it's in the player's handbook.
Oh, okay, neat. I was looking at Wikipedia.
So I'm gonna read this. Office the Hut's fortress is a magnificent structure of domed towers and sky-high spires. Its sandstone walls shimmer with a sanguine glow as it basks under the binary suns. The crime lord has wisely built his stronghold into the side of a tall mesa which towers over the surrounding desert. The rugged walls of the mesa guarantee that there's only one entrance and exit to Office's fortress, a giant metal gate at the very front of the structure, which is connected to a neighboring sandstone mound via a metal bridge. As you make your approach, you notice the beady eyes of Rhodian thugs peering at you from two guard towers on either side of the bridge. And give me perception checks real quick. Here we go.
It's about damn time.
Yeah, so you definitely notice the shimmer of a shuttle hull way up this mesa. So the landing pad is in this direction. But
Guys, free shuttle.
this is where we're gonna leave it for this session.
Yay!
That's fair.
Are we gonna run it? If Crispy can make it necessary during the party.
He's a little Jawa already inside.
Yeah,
He's our inside man. That'd be great.
Yeah, if Crispy can join, I'll definitely work something out so that he's already like at the party or something, for sure.
He's just a random bystander
Yeah.
who gets dragged into it.
He's like, haha. He sees J4 and it's like, ooh, spare parts. I better follow him.
Or we just steal the shuttle and he's already inside of it. It's like, where are we? Who are you? What are you doing?
What, teeny?
He just falls from the sky.
Yeah. I'm gonna stop the recording here. So I don't know. The end. Roll credits.